In the morning when I wake up, the first thing I do is wash my hands. Then I turn on the radio. I then eat breakfast while listening to the London Symphony Orchestra. I have a glass of mango nectar, cornflakes, no sugar, and an orange. Oranges have plenty of vitamin C, which prevents cancer, which is important because I have poor genetics. I then read the comics in the New Yorker. The humor has been slacking lately. When I read the comics, the magazine has to be placed to the left of my bowl. My juice, cornflakes, and orange are best arranged so that they create an arrow that points to the comics. I wash my hands before getting in the shower. I take long showers. I use all natural shampoos and soaps. I don't like the smell of unscented soaps, but many soaps are also heavily perfumed, which is obviously not ideal. I usually settle with vanilla or lavender scented products. I like my water hot enough so that it hurts a little, because that's the best way to really get a body clean. Wax can discolor the skin, nair is poison, shaving leaves stubble, so I choose to pluck my upper lip. I never pluck my eyebrows, but I smooth them down in the morning when they are still damp from the shower. I then brush my teeth for 7 minutes. I've never had a cavity. I follow my teeth cleaning by focusing on my facial skin. I begin with a mixture of witch hazel and tea tree oil, which I dab on gently. Because these two products can dry out the skin, it is important to then use moisturizer. I then use a facial serum that contains it. I have a roommate. I need her to leave because her breathing is too loud and it bothers me. Before I leave, I wash my hands. When I have free time, I like to walk to the park. There are 12 reasons why I walk. 1. To get places. 2. To get fresh air. 3. To make myself look busy. 4. To make myself feel busy. 5. So that I can say I exercise. Some facts about me. I used to play the word association game with friends in school. I learned to buy and sell through a cardboard town in the basement of my preschool, which also happened to be a church. Jesus has always scared me. I don't like it when people I'm not close to touch me or get in my personal space. I hate crumbs. If I could, I would live alone in a forest with animals, but there are several faults to that plan. 1. I am too sick to live alone. I always have a cold and I have a very sensitive stomach. My sinuses are always clogged. I spend a lot of money on doctors. My back hurts and I have weak ankles. As much as I hate being around other people 24/7, I also hate being alone. I think everyone has potential to betray me. I have eczema on my nipples. When I get to the park, I lay down a small rug so I don't touch the ground. As much as I love nature, I am also aware of all the germs and possible allergens. I don't currently have any seasonal allergies, but that's because I'm careful to keep my distance from trees. I always bring my sketchbook to the park so that I can draw people. There's a man sitting by a tree who I can't really see. Is he talking to the tree? Is he crazy? Is he also people watching? Is there someone behind the tree who I can't see? There's a woman pushing a stroller while looking at her phone. This could be a metaphor for technology's impact on modern family dynamics. She could also just be a nanny who could care less about the kid in that stroller. Or if she is the mother, maybe she's just trying to multitask. I wonder if her hands are cold. That dog's legs are too small for its body. I wonder what its lifespan is. If I could be a dog, I would be bored. I would chew through the couch for fun, or just to be an asshole. What's in the cage? I suspect there's a squirrel in there. Maybe there was a squirrel in his attic that he captured and is now letting out into the wild. I respect a man who doesn't kill squirrels. Now he's lying down, which is strange. Maybe there isn't a squirrel in there. I don't see anything moving in that cage. Maybe he's homeless and wheels that cage around to carry his things. That doesn't make sense, though. Maybe he has a rabbit in there. I have a doctor's appointment this evening that I have to get to via subway. My head hurts. There's an eyelash falling into my eye. The train always lies. Never comes when you think it will. I hate the subway. I hate it. I don't like being surrounded by people. I don't like that I have to touch so many surfaces. Do they ever clean this place? The eyelash has now fallen into my eye, but I can't touch my eye because I touched the turnstile and I don't want to get pink eye. And you know what's weird? Eyelashes are precious, and we're told not to mess with them. But then why make them wish-uponable? And dandelions, we're supposed to blow them when the seeds are ready and to make a wish, but that spreads the seeds, which is exactly what the dandelions want. Who came up with making a wish on a dandelion? A dandelion enthusiast? And they're horrible weeds, by the way. Have you ever tried to rip a dandelion out of the ground? Sometimes the root breaks, and dandelion milk gets all over your hands. And it's not like regular milk, by the way. It's sticky, but dries quickly. Maybe I'm remembering wrong, though. It's been a few years since I weeded the garden. It's been a while since I've seen a rat on the subway. Are they really that dirty? The plague was a while ago. All the people with rat-vulnerable immune systems all died out, right? How many people died in the potato famine? Were gingers immune? How are people with peanut allergies still alive? It's strange how really poor people and really rich people use the same subway. Sometimes people see celebrities. I don't understand how subways work. How far does each line go? Does it just bounce back on the same track when it goes to the last stop? If one more person coughs on me, my immune system will contain every strain of illness known to mankind. Sometimes I feel like I'm going crazy. I have all these thoughts that are flying around, and I can't think clearly. It holds me back, and I feel trapped because I can't think clearly. I wonder what's gonna happen to me, if I'm ever gonna be able to have real relationships with people and live normally. When I was in Palo Alto over the summer, my brother wanted to take a sip of my horchata, but I wouldn't let him because I didn't want his saliva on my straw or anywhere near my drink. My mom said, "How are you ever going to kiss someone if you can't share straws?" I don't like thinking about that. It makes me feel like shit. I hate breathing this air. It's too tight, too many people breathing. I feel like if I open my eyes wide enough, I can breathe through my eye sockets instead. I can't deal with the noise in here. It's better to breathe through your nose rather than your mouth because the hairs in your nose stop toxins from coming in. My hands are dry and they hurt. They really hurt. My hands are dry and they hurt. They really hurt. My hands are dry and they hurt. They really hurt.
Are you going to ever kiss someone if you can't share straws? Are you going to ever kiss someone if you can't share straws? I can't deal with dry and they hurt. Open my eyes wide enough, I can chew them out.
Stop toxins from coming in. My hands are dry and they hurt.
My hands are dry and my eyes wide enough. I can't deal with the noise in here.
Stop toxins
Are you
from
going to
coming
ever
in.
kiss someone if you can't share straws? Are you going to ever kiss someone?
My hands are dry and they hurt. They really hurt. My hands are dry and they hurt. They really hurt.